Hey guys, welcome back to Guitar Dojo. Don't start this one until you have that first workout memorized, everything. All of the notes in your chords, their modal names, their numbers, your open position major scale, and both of your exercises. Use the metronome to make progress. Speed it up. The minimum is 60 beats per minute. You can take it up as high as you can. Before we start anything, I want you to take a speed test. I want you to combine the two exercises from the first workout into one and play it to your 12th fret as fast as you can. No metronome, as fast as you can play it. You're going to start off with your first and second. When you get back to the top, you're going to work your first and third and then start moving up. Time yourself playing that all the way up to the 12th fret and then write that number down. Your first, second, and third finger are going to be your strongest fingers. You want to use this time as a gauge for the rest of your finger exercises. Challenge yourself to match all your fingers to the same speed and to beat your times. All of this will ensure that you're making progress. Use these workouts to push yourself to play better faster. This week, we're adding one new chord, our E minor chord, and we're learning the notes from our 5th to our 8th fret. Our 5th fret is our tuning fret. Because of modern technology, most of my students usually use a tuner and don't get an opportunity to learn how to tune by using the 5th fret on the guitar. You can see on the fretboard here where you have to go back a fret to hit that B to tune that string open. This is the reason why all the patterns shift by 1 fret. Without that, it would be the same patterns repeated over and over again without a shift. So remembering that your 5th fret is your tuning fret, it'll make it a little easier for you to memorize. After you learn your 5th fret, your 6th fret only has one note on it, and it's the F. So that should be super easy to get. The 7th fret is awesome because it spells bead, B-E-A-D. And because we know the names of our strings open, we know that our 6th string and our 1st string are both E strings, so they're going to be identical all the way up the fretboard. The last fret has 4 notes on the very top and the very bottom, nothing on the middle 2 strings. From your 6th string down, you have C, F, then you have G, C. Make sure every day that you do your first workout, then add in this one. That'll give you 10 minutes of practice. Starting on our 5th fret, we have A, D, G, C, E, A. 6th fret, F. 7th fret, B, E, A, D, B. 8th fret, C, F, G, C. Set your timer for 1 minute and practice this to a metronome to force yourself to memorize these fast. 1, 2, ready, play. A, D, G, C, E, A, F, B, E, A, D, B, C, F, G, C. Just make sure that you're concentrating on everything for 1 minute and you will have everything memorized. It will not take you very long. Next, we have our 2-finger exercises. Make sure with each of these exercises you are stretching your fingers from fret to fret. We're doing sets 2, 3, and 2, 4. Set your timer for 1 minute and practice this at 60 beats per minute using 16th notes. 1, 2, ready, play. The next exercise we have is our 2-4. 1, 2, ready, play. For your scale, we have our third pattern, which is called our Aeolian mode. All of the patterns we're doing contain the C major scale. This one just starts on an A, and because we're guitar players, it's easy to remember our scale patterns if we started with our first finger. And we always put our first finger on the root note. This root note happens to be on A, so it is our Aeolian mode. Within this pattern, you're gonna hear all of your modes. It just depends on where you start. All of them are there. I like this one because it starts on an A and it just goes in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Pay attention to the fingerings on this. When you get down to the 4th string, use your pinky on the 7th fret to make transitioning to the next string a little bit easier. Use your pinky, stretch. Use your metronome to push your speed to play your scales as fast as you can. Here's our Aeolian mode at 60 beats per minute using 16th notes. 1, 2, ready, play. The reason we're doing this timed is so that you can get this in as many times as you can. The faster you play, the more times you can get it in within a minute. And for our last exercise, we have our chords. Same 3 chords, C, A minor, and G. We are just adding in our E minor chord. You've already memorized the entire first position. You've memorized the notes by fret, which is your major scale. E, A, D, G, B, E, F, C, F, D, E, A, G, C, F, D, G, B. When you play that as a scale, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This first position is going to contain all of your open major chords. So pay attention to the notes you've learned in the chords already, and as you continue, it's going to be the same process. Look at where these notes lie within these chords. Our 1 chord is our C. We have C, E, G. When we play that, it's C, E, open G, C, open E. We have our 6th chord, which is our A minor chord. Has A, C, E, A, E, A, C, open E. Our 2 chord is our D minor chord, which is D, F, A. We have open D, A, D, F. We have our 5 chord, which is our G major chord. The notes in the G major chord are G, B, D, G, B, D, open G, D, G. This is our E minor chord. It consists of the notes E, G, B, E, B, E, G, B, E. The E is our 3rd note in the key of C, and its Greek name is Phrygian. The changes for these chords are very easy as well. We have our C chord. Remember, we take our finger off, slide this finger back, add this one. We have our A minor chord. There's 2 ways to play your E minor. You could shift these up and play your E minor, but your next chord is a G, so then you'd have to go ahead and switch everything around. So what I want you to do is from your A minor, take your 3rd finger off, move your 1st finger right here, and that's your E minor. This will set you up for your G chord. From here, take your middle finger and bring it to your 3rd fret, and add these 2 as one unit to the very bottom. Using your metronome, 60 beats a minute, using 8th notes. 1, 2, ready, play. And just like that, 5 minutes, we are done. After this workout, you will have over half of your guitar memorized. You will have 1 more chord and 4 more frets to memorize, and you'll be done. You only have to do it once, and then it's just maintenance. You'll be able to get through all of these exercises fast and gain speed.